Good morning and good day to each and every one of you here. I thank God for your lives. Oh my God. Shit. I thank God for your lives and I give God a praise for today. I'm not here to disturb you guys. As you can see, I'm just coming from looking and watching an interview with Kofi Adoma, and allegedly a friend of guy now or invited Efiba na Nyankonko Nigeria, no? But according to this man, Ghana media has to lend their voices. Okay, Ghana media has to lend their voices for this Efiba girl. And I think whatever he's saying, he's right. Like lending their voices. Not that one there, he's right. But then as to the truth in this situation, no, I mean, but since I heard this, no, I feel like bringing it to your attention. You know, the baby America there, Ghana you crobia. A man pingin na when I was the man name, no, they don't care about the citizens. Won't care about its citizens. So Ghana your money be in check. In Sembi the Mississippi. This is, you know, a leeway for them to show their crutchy power. Okay? This is a leeway for them to show their crutchy power. Hi, Uncle Busi. Good morning. I didn't mean to come over here to disturb you guys, but I need to bring this to your attention. So the main reason why I'm saying that Ghana ye Krobi and Choy there, they have to this Efiba and the friend when I say me should have given them the leeway to show how much strength they have. But in times like this, no, when stuff like this happens and they don't say anything, you know, it gets to a point where it makes Ghana a man no, very weaker. I'm very, very good, Justin. Now, thank you. How are you too? No, since I heard this story, and this credit goes to Kofi Adoma, the audio credit, no, it goes to Kofi Adoma, and the interview that he's doing, no, with Efiba, the guy now Efiba no any yankun no, you know, it's very valid because what this guy is saying, no, we've seen some before in Ghana. Who remembers these Canadian girls are? What about you, Ghana Krum Honoma? Canadian government won't say ma girls no one you. But then, hold Ghana ban responsible. They hey, listen, you should share citizen no into a conbiado. You guys have to find our citizens for us. We don't care how it takes. We need these people alive. And Ghana ban every ways and means of fado the share girls now where you were Ghana no or the Canada aban. Meba Ghana watch Mokokoto M Plaza. Was it COVID? Was it fataman? Na mini COVID in. Me can't there. American embassy stepped in and told me that because I had naturalized over here, in as much as what Ghana na, or friend if Ghana, maybe be Ghana no. American embassy stepped in. Now what catch them there? Listen, nobody can do you anything since Yabemuno. Until you know what? I want you to abide by their rules over there. But in us, as to when they touch you, no, is when we are going to make sure that these people will be disciplined, or yeah, they will deal with Ghana for. So I mean, mukrum hafen. What ba mu pen mu there? Now I'm safe. What about me pen and that now I am safe? I have to listen to them because they know what they are doing. Now, in pen bebrani ya catch one day Ghana ban. Nenyuan yinem ne manamba won ya kan we feel that you is akwisam. Sa Ghana your money bia when bra and kadamasemi is the timer or the heneman penyin or sorry no jina no kade hey. Listen, in as much as you're friends and brothers and sisters and neighbors with Nigeria, no, yens no one yen shake, no one for him ba, one for one in him was one bay. Nti kwan biado mafama na waye wo no ye hwehwe hon won provide mafama no fama hen mama won provide hen ifun biara onye nipa we wun fun and I am pretty sure that Efiba nebusuafo wonyim Efiba no ho nyema bi wo no ho ahyensezew bia obotum was identified that this person for real is Efiba. You understand me? This person for real is Efiba. And from the interview na Kofi Adoma oriye abrantie no. Abrantie na sama ori kanyin de. Ghana government kwa Efiba na ebusuafo honom kaka che Efiba na ebusuafo de. Ifun bia won hu ya aye de wetwitwa ne part no. Won fa ifun no as like won fa as one nipa. Na ihe ni yente ya say yo obi a wo London or a Nigerian ni I think the Nigerian media house bi na we interview or ye Efiba no kun no Efiba ne ex or so ne boyfriend no say no kun no na no kun baka wo Nigerian airwaves there Ghana ban was the ifuni bi was the brave Efiba ne busua there one jidam ifun no one kasien as Efiba. Nasagana Funteya, I want you to listen to this very, very well. Makacho, the Ghana Krum Honomono, a banner or warden on Fanam Neman Banu Wohudam. On Fanaman Banu Wohum, so ye money bia, in Kadaway na, kidney problems, liver problems, etwetia Krum Honomono. They are going to make sure that what is bringing all these things. But one for Huntino. You know, Ghana Bana is in, Ghana Airwaves, why is in, and I am a day. This man, Kofi Adoma, or interview, or a kade. You know what? In as much as a girls know what to whatever it is, I work acquire what Nigeria one work no. We don't have to neglect the Yen citizen. We don't have to neglect Yen citizen. Because for once, I mean, hey, some is a duboni to a quanco baby ara, Nasa watch ma, America ban will intervene. Because I mean, may ya one responsibility. But Ghana no, impo, Efiba to the no, just because the Efiba took one no, ya judging. All of a sudden, Ghana for this is how we are. I hen, Mr. Day, ya bet judge wupan sana some no cry ye tea. Ntebusia wa hanuma mesrew mempede meja asem na fi Kofi Adoma no nyi nipa no interview no hona anu ntine mesrew wara Teimam. Hello Sister Tina, good morning. Say interview no, from the beginning of the interview to the end of the interview it's about 30-minute interview, but please I am begging you e Ghana ni na se womba na kitamba besi obabenyi no mesrew in there was a mefu na mesiafu nyinara Nyabuternity. Asama brother no rekan, asama nipa na Kofi Adoma interview no rekan. It is very, very valid. It is very, very valid because it's about time. Ghana media, you guys are really not doing the right thing. Intimacy one. Wonyabuterno wunti. Aye, wonyabuterno wunti.
No, that some bodies have been found and they are being asked to accept those bodies as accept a body as that of Efiba. Is that and presume
yes.
Efiba?
Yes, and that body is fake.
Wow.
That is not Efiba. That is just is the same plan that those people are doing that they are doing. He invited Celine and asked Celine, how much would you I will compensate you guys for coming to spend weekend with me. Celine wrote back on that text message allegedly that for her and her friend, they need 1 million naira.
That is what
because this is the problem. They collected money from Andrew. They tried to make a body. Okay, they tried to give a body. They found a body, which we are now realizing is fake. So it is a crime that is beyond anyone. And the Ghanaian must stand up to ask questions from the Nigerian authority. The Ghanaian ambassador to Nigeria must speak. It's your citizen. It is your citizen. Regardless of how they came to Nigeria, they are African. They have a right to visit any country, and nobody must take them out for any reason.
All right, I was have a quick update. Ghana phobia idea ewo Nigeria. Reports are eba ebi say omowu, ebi say womotiase. The exact location, say womo he, say womowu, and I say womotiase no. Abantie na Ghana for no kwasra no a ebi say na womo ye na onyomo kwa akoye threesome. A whole lot of allegations and about out. Currently, Abantie na nkasa de wewu. But ansa na obewu no yonko brebo bi wo ha on any being como a card we supporting. And we believe say as I said amount this update. Then we happen a year Nigeria ni ne untini and country no and into Yabapoto, Yabako a year for Casem. We are not my say me to me a check you at the Ama a year Casemo. And so Ben, let me welcome you to Coffee TV.
Hi there. Hi, Kofi. How you doing, sir?
Fine, thank you. Yes, I had to do a little local language introduction for.
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay. So first of all, tell us before your friend in question, the one who Ghanaians generally believe invited these ladies for whatever reason. Yes, we'll be getting into the reason. That is, if he told you. What can you tell us? What were his last words before he passed on?
So the last word before he passed away, like he told me specifically, the two young ladies left his house in the morning. I asked him more than 20 times during our conversation. I constantly asked him what happened to the girls, and he kept on telling me they left his house. So I don't know what the truth is, but the whole openness to the case is bringing more information that is basically confusing to everyone listening.
Okay, so back here in Ghana, there is a belief that they are dead. Some blogs and some posts seem to suggest so. Per the last conversation, do you also buy this idea that probably they are dead?
With the conversation I have with my friend Andrew, the guy that is alleged to have kidnapped them, the guy that was later taken out on his way to the capital, the guy told me, I asked him specifically if he did it. He didn't. He said he didn't. But in my mind, I believe he did something wrong. I believe something went wrong. But when I watch the whole lies that later come out of it, I don't believe it anymore, 100%. So I believe that those girls are somewhere. Those girls need to be found. So I will never open my mouth and say RIP to them. I think it is wrong. In the UK here, to RIP anybody missing, you have to find body. And without body, you can't RIP anybody. And in Nigeria, we have seen people that are kidnapped for 6 months, for 3 months, for 9 months, and they still come out. So we cannot say RIP to them. Please. I don't understand.
Okay, this is the alleged friend of this guy, Efiba, and listen very carefully to what this man is saying. Also, he will not say RIP to the girls. He will not say it because on believe the day girls know they are still alive. Don't forget to the young man Ghana Chrome Honum. What to aba nipa wadi ye wonon kwasiesam. Don't forget. Don't forget the man na yetimo Ghana Chrome Honum no. So what about to aba na why ye wonon kwasie rituals. Do not forget. Into what this man is saying no, I believe this man, the Efiba na ngini yankofo no, they are still alive, but then bibi mumuna what happened? Bibi happen. It's Ghana ban, if you say ya the papa, ya the papa. Say ya the papa, ya at the papa. Hence the baby we are too Ghana for too shallow-minded people. Yeah, too shallow-minded. Bibi ya fa no trotro ba na ye chado. Chado monka, onya hwe nyame no zema nyame no zeche. Listen to Efiba. Ne boy the monk na guy na Efiba na ne yankfo no kokwohwehwe no. Ne yanko no oreka say nti listen very carefully.
Why our brothers and sisters in Ghana believe that they shouldn't do that. We need to keep the search on. We need to keep the information on. We need to keep digging for the truth. And maybe somehow those kids are somewhere.
Tell us, did your friend tell you the reason for inviting these two ladies in question?
Yes, my friend, I didn't know about the ladies. On the 8th of May, Andrew get in touch with me very late in the night, and he said he wanted to commit, he wanted to take his life. I'm like, why? And then he told me he lost money, the messages and the text messages are there. And I started to talk to him, why? You can't do that. If it is money, you're going to make the money back. During the conversation, he sent me a WhatsApp message, and a long screen WhatsApp conversation with Celine, Efiba's friend.
Okay.
I didn't even have a look. I was just interested in talking to him, not to commit what he want to do.
Okay.
But so that was when I realized what happened. He said he invited Celine and asked Celine to come with her friend to come and spend weekend.
Okay.
So that is all that happened.
Okay. So what then was Efiba doing if it was Celine who was invited?
Efiba was invited, and in the text message, which I also dispute, and that's why I want the police to look at it, to look at Andrew's, the suspect, phone, and check it out, and make sure that this text message he forwarded to me is authentic. He invited Celine,
Okay.
and asked Celine, how much would you, I will compensate you guys for coming to spend weekend with me. Celine wrote back on that text message allegedly that for her and her friend, they need 1 million naira.
Okay.
And that was it. There was never agreement of paying anything or nothing. But they did come over to his friend, to his place, and this incident happened. So another thing I need to clear in our mind is this. We must not condemn these people for any reason that they travel to Nigeria. Any reason that they travel to, no, but they don't deserve what they are getting. They don't deserve it. Efiba does not deserve to be taken out like that. Efiba does not deserve to be taken out. I am in the UK here. If I move to China today and I travel to China with contraband as highest as class A, and they arrest me in China, the UK will protect me and make sure I am back. They will never condemn me, even though it's an offense. Even though it's an offense in the UK to carry drug. If China catch me, China will not do me harm. UK will bring me back to their country, and I'll.
And that is why I make a day man pengin na otsna do Ghana CCA. Ghana one man pengin on for Ghana for one. On for Ghana for one because Nankadamasami Bay, you know. This is a very, very good platform for Nana Kufuado, Nana Beze Chifu, to make sure they why my Ghana, why you macho. Etasa, to make sure that Ghana no why my one why to make sure that we put the voice in this. Nana Kufuado, ever since the Masami see enter the woman paying Wabaka Sembiaro, be nano ka Sembiara. Team. The Masami see no. Enter the woman pinging a bee nana casembiara. Na oya no ye yew de. Obi bets no chrome waka de. One Ghana fo. You know, Mama wants no one no one da. Mama one puncher. O Sunday. Nipa na why what waking ekishe na kwenshie no. O ye Ghana ni. O ye Ghana ni. Into say a civilian from another country will say that. That tells you there, you know, these people have been watching, they have been analyzing what Ghana for him is suban. When would Ghana for sebi, hey, obian phobia no. When would Ghana ban nankasa crampono, on fanankasa ne man for no one. When would on fanaman ne man ban one. Ah, asami ya predatory kan ho a mesi da chida ye badwene ba ansa na America na ebetemase chida ye badwene ba ansa na ebetemase just like crime is fa kan o invite no ko ni radio station na obisa na asem bi na otutu ehini bi no ho man no. That was a very good platform for that man to say something very tangible to Ghanaians. You know what? It has happened several times. But then, Canadian girls be were Ghana, Canada, sorry, you know, girls no kwani biadu who that me girls was one ba, were friend and moboa. The kwani biadu who girls was one ba. Takradi girls be your way. Why you Ghana for? Takradi girls be your way. And I'm takradi girls now where you way, you know. Hey, Mr. Day, see what was one now or friend and a or parliament one be dinner back day. Oh yeah, you girls no for her can see her. How can you do that while brutal money in day? It did not be a false allegation on a national TV, national platform. Meanwhile, ne enyima some American. Eboko jail. But dabiu, mami bejina ho beka che Ghana for day. Oh girls ni ye hu na girls no so won mami ne mami no won akoma to ho ni yem. Girls no won mami no won awofo won akoma to ho ni yem. Oh. Mami throw back ati. Mami throw back. Aye. Afternoon. Let me call you back, okay?
Okay.
You know, into sometimes saying, oh yeah, yo there. We don't pay attention. A man to do no, I don't know paying from go pay attention to Nyaman Katubi, but on for one. Oh yeah, no, yo, papa. Then paying for one man. No worry, buman. No worry, no biara basa. Message. So Nigeria New York's no way. Who there? In Ghana for no another Ghana man pinging another Ghana Airwaves, another Ghana media house. They don't care about one citizen, sir. In yet, Papa Yunkutin away home. The whole world worship. The whole world worship.
Outside my punishment. So we must not be condemning these girls and say because they went for that, they deserve what they got. So what I was saying, I don't want us to be dwelling on their mission. Nobody deserves the treatment they got.
Yeah.
They are missing. Let us concentrate our attention on the missing girls and make sure we put such light on it to find them. Looking for a reason why we must not speak for them. It is inhuman. It is unjustifiable.
It's inhumane for real.
So
it is inhumane.
Your friend was sort of taken out. Probably for some reason, he didn't commit suicide. He was shot purposely to cover up something.
Yes, that's what I believe, and that's what I'm fighting.
Free Syria to them.
When my friend was traveling with the police, let me tell you something. The police were arrested my friend on the 8th of May. They took him to the station. Now the police do the investigation for 2 weeks, and they come back with their investigation to say this looked like a self-kidnap. Our Celine phone was ringing, so they allow my friend to be released. As soon as he's getting released, some team of police officers came from the capital and said they want this guy to come to Abuja, that the Ghanaian embassy have made a complaint. So they are taking him to Abuja now. Instead of flying him straight to Abuja, the police that took him begin to drive him. The suspect was driving himself in his Mercedes. He has his phone, he has his laptop, he has his GUN with him. So you don't expect somebody that is suspected of kidnapping two young ladies to have access to all of his facilities, including driving himself. They did not go directly to Abuja. They were sleeping over along the road. They spent 4 days along the road, sleeping in the hotel with the officers, eating, drinking, and at the last minute, they basically murdered him. And when I saw the news, this guy was so smart to be sending messages when he was traveling. The police came out and gave a completely false narrative through Harrison. Harrison came out and lied. And I was watching and I'm like, no, these girls may be alive. Whoever is doing cover up may go back to kill this girl. And that is why I came out to speak.
It's still fishy. Who might, but the master brain behind this, if your friend Andrew invited them, and now Andrew has been killed, the girls left Andrew's house, according to the last conversation Andrew had with you. Then,
according to what Andrew said, and according to police that had him for 2 weeks. Yes. So,
then who might, what will be the mastermind behind
it?
You
exactly. You know what? One thing I'm making in there, this Andrew guy, maybe, just maybe, on Nigeria police now. What one walk a fan now? What's one in a police station? On you one will deal be. Listen to what I'm saying very well. This is a deal gone wrong. This the deal or a deal gone wrong. Who might be the mastermind behind the Masania Wabi? Because so what's the Ghana embassy be? Na why report? Na police fubi. Aba for Andrew. Na wasn't a roko. Na sa we tum we one flying. Watch your be. Watch your be. Why but you know what? You are needed at the police station. Na sa nipa kon baby or one. We here no police station no. E kwan war. Under normal circumstance, Ami, they will not let me drive my car. Even in the middle of the police envoy, no, they will not let me drive my car. The only thing they will say is, Massa, no, we were sent to pick you up. So let's go. Then you will know the main reason why. Hi, Cecilia Bedu. You will know the main reason why. But to the point where this Andrew guy was driving in his own car, he had his phones, he had his GUN, okay? If Andrew knew that why bona, obotum wa 10 GUN on himself. Because first of all, knew that why bon. Into no ma assembiala anton on tina honum no pede no bona maye me jam ho fala de won beti mo nko no nka yem bon. No. To the point where police if no them Andrew guy, they were sleeping on the way to wherever Warchin was nako. 4 days on the way. 4 good days. Mponche wo miss the chida e badwen basabi and said asem no or Kofi Adoma or interview guy no wajen babado into my song opportunity.
Mastermind of this.
Yes,
this is the plan.
Is it a catalog? Is it something that happens? Is it for a reason? We are so lost.
There's so many actors that are involved in this. There's so many actors. If you are looking at the police, the way they manage this thing, you can see their hand. If you are looking at Efiba's friend called Blessing, you can see the hand. If you are looking at Harrison, you can see the hand. Everything look like a package to wrap this guy up. And everything look like a lie. So we believe these girls are somewhere.
No, if they are alive, why the rush to conclude they are dead? That is why.
Because this is the problem. They collected money from Andrew. They tried to make a body. Okay, they tried to give a body. They found a body, which we are now realizing is fake. So it is a crime that is beyond anyone. And the Ghanaian must stand up to ask questions from the Nigerian authority. The Ghanaian ambassador to Nigeria must speak. It's your citizen. It is your citizen. Regardless of how they came to Nigeria, they are African. They have a right to visit any country, and nobody must take them out for any reason.
Exactly.
I was for your name Ben or your Andrew. A branch Ghana ni any Nigeria ni for
Sana compare me as bi chawan pa brent ebiri kona GUN bi sha no oroko na compare me friend po na me chawan de kroma ha sekita license able to as an to chroma, able to my G and as an anti chroma.
I mean, Channel Sima Emra. Now, Yantias be our person win. Can't you only at the amount? Okay.
It doesn't make sense. So it looks to me like this is a package job. Unfortunately, there are 2 young ladies that are involved. So I don't understand why the Ghanaian embassy will accept. So do you hear that about Ghanaian embassy suggested that Efiba's family should accept the body?
That is news to me.
Yes. So that is what Efiba's husband said on the Nigerian national TV.
No, that some bodies have been found and they are being asked to accept those bodies as accept a body as that of Efiba. Is that and presume
yes.
that is Efiba?
Yes, and that body is fake.
Wow.
That is not Efiba. That is just is the same plan that those people are doing that they are doing.
This is serious.
So the body was found after the second day. Andrew was taken out on the I think on the 31st, on the 29th, on the 30th, and the body was found on the 3rd of June. And according to the person that found the body, who is Harrison, a very questionable character in Nigeria, that pretended he's doing humanitarian. Is it clear to you?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Hello. He is the guy that has been speaking about this matter. His name is Harrison. Harrison say he's a human rights activist.
Yes. Hold on. Do you guys remember there's this guy, Asemi Baino, or Batsan Hobakeda Andrew ni and Yankun or Fakisi Han and Sembebre. So this same guy, na mani rekade, only police ni pia, okache Andrew no, the same police na oku Andrew. Hey, Radzi. The same police na oku Andrew no. Onang sasus no osani koko hundam bodies na. What's wogu area bim? Wogu neighborhood bim. And the same guy, no police no, what's the day? Bodies neighborhood home for 2 months or so.
Nobody believed him. Nobody believed him. This guy have a serious, questionable criminal background. So he found the body and he told Nigerians that the body was there for 30 days. There is no way in Nigeria a human body will be for 30 days and nobody will talk. It was not in the bush, it was in a community and nobody is able to talk. It doesn't make any sense. The same Harrison collected money from the police, worked with the same police. After Andrew was taken out on his way to Abuja, after 4 days along the road, the same Harrison returned back to the state to find the body with the same officer that killed Andrew along the road. It doesn't make any sense.
At all.
It doesn't make any sense. So the conspiracy keep going, the lies keep going. And for me, knowing Andrew, that if Andrew would have done this, he would have told me. I watched this guy an hour before they killed him, basically. He called me to tell me what's going on. And I asked him again, where are the girls? Did you see the girl? Did you have hand in this? He said, no, buddy, I don't. They left my house. So if he has a hand in it, if the police believe it is true, this guy kidnapped the girls, why do you travel with the same guy 4 days on the road, sleeping in a hotel with the police officer, eating, driving his car, having his phone with him? Somebody, they say, kidnapped 2 young ladies they have not seen for almost a month. So you guys, as a media in Ghana, must lend your voice. Please forgive Efiba for whatever reason she came to Nigeria for. She cannot speak for herself now. So you guys need to speak for her. I've been using my voice. I've wrote petition. I've wrote to British Embassy. I have wrote to everywhere. I've used my blog to advocate for this. So what the government of Nigeria and the police are now doing, they are now sponsoring bloggers to connect me to the crime.
My brother,
like, are you guys crazy?
My brother, you know what? My brother, let me just let you rest a little bit. Emu African painful most of one subanita. Emu African painful most of one subanity. Oban critical. Nasa one kasa. Wanye hunejuma ye nenge maybe pipi wano kondra. This is where they sent bloggers. They will send vloggers just to discredit you, make you feel so irrelevant. Emu African painful most mahonu subanity. Mrs. Obana critical, eh? Nasa wanka say juma warrior no wa pepe wano kondo. Na wa wonyimde wa ye guilty wana sasha azanimu. Wana sashem. Na wa wonyimde ma warrior no or ye buana. This is where they send people to discredit you, make you feel irrelevant. Miss, they will make you feel so small. Abranti or cast watch your petition to the British government or whatever. Watch your friend or use another platform. He is advocating or Ghana media houses that listen. Forgive your sister. That little girl now, what's say? Where to quan? That little girl now, oh yeah, African, you know, sabi. Our right to be ado to quan ko baby or pedo ko biara. Oh yeah, African, no matter what, oh yeah, free. She can go anywhere she wants to go. But whatever it is, girl, no why yento nam doma. One pedo be use one platform. What about she shot the papa was ama Efiba? Obakasa me Efiba, obakasa na washishe Efiba no. One forgive girl no for anything that she has done. Now on no crampo Nigerian, you know, he is trying his best to do the best just to speak for the girl, because wherever the girl is, no, apparently she cannot speak for herself. Wherever this Efiba girl is, apparently she can't speak for herself. So this is the time and Ghana ban Ghana ban and can you lend your voice? Ghana man pegin na nebeze chefo. You lend your voice and you tell Nigeria for the hey, listen. No matter what, Efiba na mame or say Efiba asense do day no one no. Efiba them birthmark no one no. Azibiala was a brain henna was why Efiba no nyono. Into kwan biado ya hwehwe ye nipa no. This is the time until the Ghana ban oboy na no. Not lending the voice for just one person. Wasala was why ye Christopher no na akufo ado to two from the basic cathedrals amanyankopan. Bibles today. So who gwan enyu gwanam pempem ye enye ho nam na ekropa yewa. Nyankopon no onye ne gwanam pempem nam ekropa yewa no jane gwan no hono kwahwehwe no gwan no gwan no kropen ze na bai ebe na akufo ado. It's about time George Floyd was obese no kotoje no condo na about which condolence ebe it's about time foreign land bi asem bi esi honom na about which condolence na about which one. Well, how can you do that? One kasa won crofo wala wo manamba can't even speak for your own citizens. Nanado aye born papa aye born Ghana media houses why you born papa. You know what, as for this interview, I applaud Kofi Adoma. As for this interview, just only this one, I applaud the man. I applaud him very, very well, because this is crazy as to how you guys have the biggest platforms and you can't even advocate for one person. Why you? Until one na wa Efiba na busuafo honom wo Ghana krom honom. One na wa Efiba Efiba na busuafo wo Ghana krom honom. E could be someone there, mommy, papa, if funi bia was a bro hono ye Efiba ba chances no wono ho. Nanso so Nigerian or a Nigerian, he's advocating for one Ghanaian girl watching allegedly wakun.
Hey, you can't connect me to a crime when I'm not even present in the country.
Yeah. That's a Kora man.
But let me find out about this scenario of organ harvesting and it also being something that is a possibility. Are you aware of something like that?
Organ harvesting. I know the guy for 11 years. If you tell me he's a psychopath, he's beating girls, I understand. Organ harvesting, I don't believe it. I don't buy the story. It's still part of their narrative to buy the public. Mm-hmm. They know the story to tell Africans, and they will take it and run with it without questioning. Organ harvesting. The guy harvests the organ and buy 2 girls in his house and carry the girls and dump them behind his house and use a curtain from his house. What kind of an organ harvesting is that?
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense. So let us put our searchlight on Efiba. Please, it's very important. Every Ghanaian, every media, every stakeholder, the Ghanaian embassy, the foreign, everybody must speak out for this. They must ask for answer.
All right. But Andrew, he's been your friend for years. Can you tell us a bit about him? Who is he? Is he a Nigerian? And
Andrew is a Nigerian.
Okay.
He is a Nigerian. He was raised and brought up in the UK. Okay. And all of his life is in the UK, basically. And he went to Nigeria about 3 years ago, 2021. And he went home with money. He went home to start a business. But he has a problem here.
Some people
he lost his business, he lost his marriage, so he returned back to Nigeria. Okay. It's some of the habits he practiced, like assaulting women. You can't do that in this country. In the UK, you can't even pinch a girl.
Okay.
You go to jail for it. But when he was in Nigeria, he was doing a lot. The police were seeing him. He was committing offense. The police were taking bribe, and they're not punishing him.
Okay.
Does that sound like Ikrobi the police? Does that sound like Ikrobi the police? Ikrobi or start with GH. Asama papa ken what's ya? Unlike Nigeria, no. So all the bond or assault besia crampo na so kwa what in the bribe. No way Jan. Africa. Besia hey, we have a long desert to cross. Ihen Africa man not the one. Ya long desert to cross. Na koye dani ye na man papa bia na nka obi aye bon ono ofia brechi na oreba no nyim de krom ha de entum mfa won sanka besia onyim de krom ha wala wo bapo wala wa aboapo aboa meja mo ina ohye ntokoyimi mes wa aboapo entum mfa won sanfa nkan eruntum mfa won sanfa nkan wa aboa because says won saka aboa no consequence wo ho enam na drive ebia road bia or yeah bushy path be another whatever na ebodie or there park wo car na friend 911 or there park wo car na friend 911 onu fia brochi no bodura Africa no we would Africa ya trobanam obotum wa tohene here obotum wa tohene police fo na hene asoja fo nyinara into so the bonnet then oko police station oko tuesi na we jano da bra na bet na ho na ye mepedeye bra na bet na ho na ye mepedeye bra na bet na ho na jiwanwa onye ye nde me se ne ye ne say mu ne benyi na orkasa.
So this is the problem we have. Nigerian police have failed Efiba and Celine, and the Ghanaian must lend their voice to make sure.
My brother, Ghanaian police and Ghanaian media, they have failed Efiba and Celine. They too, they have failed them. Oh, because they are not your friend. No, because no, British government has stepped into this. So a Canadian government not stepping into them girls now. Why you now? I'm telling you, by this time, no British government has stepped into this. And besides, we're black girls. Don't forget. Besides, we're black girls. And the black girls is young for sure we are seeing them. Black girls, ya won't for so cry we are see madam. Because I see Sierra, ye one. I see Sierra. Oh, Babet's on the page do but for video was so rubber. Oh, Babet's on the page do but for video was so rubber. Because ye brofo. Oh, ye won't feel like that. Efiba ye tuntum pa, Efiba ye very dark, Efiba no tuntuming in out the baby say no tuntum. I'm not baby say pobe be tuntumas the Efiba. Oh, one ya brofo. So we are brofank by this time, Mr. Duncan, in Kamosa wash one is in Konyago. And I'm telling you, my brother, Africa, a man not the one ankasa. We fail in Numumba, we fail in citizens. Africa, man not the one. We fail in citizens. We fail ankasa Numumba. Into what you are saying, you are 1,000,000% right, my brother.
This atrocity. If these girls are somewhere, they should release them. I don't believe they are dead. Because there's so many lies. There's so many lies.
Hi, Brandon.
It's too many to count.
Hi,
do you believe the officers who took Andrew were genuine police officers? The officers who took because yes, Nigerian police have not been able to come out to talk for 2 months. They have not been able to offer any word. What are they waiting for? What are they waiting for?
Ghana police they have not even come out. The Nigerian police.
Andrew is a British.
Ghana police has not come out. My brother.
A Nigerian. In a case as big as this, we have no hear from Nigerian police. Yes, and of course those guys are police. But I believe Nigerian police can come out tomorrow and deny them that they are not working for them.
Don't you remember? Bongo ideas. It happened. The same thing happened. Bongo ideas. Danifi. What's waka kanana kufado ne year no asem because onoze or your ba yen kanasem. Waka na kufado ne year na asem intino. Bongo ideas Danifi mo. Police fubi. Nkofube what's wafra won police. Wakafa bongo ideas. Wakafa bongo ideas. Was no quay. Wakabro na wabro ni wie no. Yemi was bongo ideas affair. As a chin na bongo ideas wasn't a be fie no. Na sister say, Ninia bengi no be fie no obe fie no na onye the same as oba no call and fano. Abasa na Ghana police working. No, we did not send anybody to go and pick him up. Yes, Ghana police is one suma bia one bongo ideas ni fioka kafano no wonye police for crapo. Intimas brother nera kanwa onye one day Nigeria police obaba wakacha one day the people that this man was working with no crampo they are not police. This is Africa for you, my dear. Miss Africa, you're Africa. You're Africa for you. Everything is possible. Africa kromo me say everything is possible. Munya bengin. Wakafa bongo ideas wada na wakafan. Na wange no ko hemfa. Waka vim no man no ho ba no. Ajitin po na bofan wange no ba na. Police fun what say there. What's boy no ko hospital no because boy no what's the son of yen maybe we don't know so we inject no so we yen don't know. What's any was strong about boy ni fifie hobby because one peda boy in Boko hospital and ever since bongo ideas or be the why bongo ideas be I mean boy and that there is something going on with this boy. It's either the way injecting with something very very bad and now day Miss one man one and now Bruno we are so what we zinitru maka Warrior so was an zinitru maka into Miss on yam one bongo ideas nasa me wa be ya obey ya afana kanana to know obey went to win brain and one castle be lunch Ghana fun on yam one the Nigeria police form or what about habaka then one now what say Andrew na wasn't a record crowd when police for this is Africa.
So it is very important that Ghanaians ask for their daughter regardless of please let us take this moral judgment away. What is Efiba doing? He's coming to do hookup. Please, let's throw this thing away. Let us concentrate our attention that we are missing our daughter. We'll lend our voice.
Okay. Right. Your final words, and I want you to be emphatic on if truly you still have the conviction Efiba is alive, Andrew's part in the whole scenario,
about to transfer my boy about transfer my man.
I want this in your final words as well.
So this is my message to Ghanaians.
Yeah.
After Andrew was taken out, they have a plan. The plan was to find body anyhow, anyway. But I spoke out and I stopped all their plan. I didn't just speak out, I speak out fact. Andrew was actually not killed in his car. Andrew was killed outside his car and dumped back into his car. The car was intact. There was no bullet hole in the car. No bullet hole in the Mercedes. Then it's so many questions. And then 2 days later, they found a body. That body, according to them, has been there for 30 days. And there is no way, you know, I know, there is no way a human body will be in a community in
for
Africa,
30 days.
anywhere in the city of
For
Africa,
30
and
days.
people will not talk. Regardless of what.
Now, Abbas, you war front to Krampunanka for 30 days.
Our investigation has come out to say there is nobody in that community. Nobody smell anybody until they watch it on social media. They found a body on their community.
Wow. The
police in that area did not see anybody. And why did they have to return back to the same scene with the same police?
The best resource that helped me improve my marriage.
Hold on for a minute.
Kill Andrew along the road to identify a body somewhere without consulting. It's a stake here. And Nigerians, Ghanaians, every goodwill Africans must come out and speak. For me, I used to say that I believe 100% Andrew did them something. Andrew did something to them. But now I no longer believe it. I believe those girls are alive somewhere. Those girls are in the hand of someone. Those girls are in the hand of the same police that carry Andrew and eliminate him along the road. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
All right. Mr. Ben, thank you very much for your time, and I will keep in touch. This is an issue that we will follow.
It was here. Mr. One. It was Ghana Chrome Honum, and a route to Konako Baby Biara. Mr. You're very careful. Share with location. Share with location. If possible, get pictures. If possible, send text messages. If possible, Mr. There every 20, 25, 30 minutes, Biano, call a family member, call a friend. Make sure that you are making sure that you are safe. Make sure you are making sure that you are safe. Because if we are not, especially Africa, hey, you're safe. Isn't that other than the hen do name or the hen do qua? Hen isn't our map, our mukwa. I'm telling you, say African, you know, saying ya some Africa chrome honoma. Munya be say munya bingin. What's some obey a foolish case? Obey a foolish case. Because in Yahoo for so the moon, Yahoo cocoa, or ye tuntum, brown. One was a tuntum cat as a tuntums and coning me. But a brown. Yahoo nim for so the moon. So we hear her now, no what for hen woke hen. No way we using hen parts, no was by. I'm telling you, say Efiba no is Celine where you are brofa, inca by this time, inca we woman. Efiba na Celine, so why you are brofo, bronica refa, inca by this time we woman, into Masrel, it come one near one. Okay, you're very careful on election season. You're very careful because obi anenyu aber. You're very careful and whatchen aba Africa kronumu. You're very careful. The people that believe in rituals and want to where you want rituals for whatever they believe in. Where you want rituals for one election. Where you want rituals for kwasi be opede where you bia. It's you're very careful. Mama being for on fa wonye hanam mfa manase. Mama being for wonye hanam mfa manase. Munye besia munye benin. Usande ebia na wo mfra wa Efiba ana Celine ebia wo fra wo Tuaba ebia na wo fra Ivy ebia na wo fra ha ready ebia wo fra Flora ebia na wo fra Brandon na ka nyimpa tuntum nenye kamafo na enyi kamafo se wa Ghana krom honoma aka ye nipa tuntum nenyi kamafo se wa Nigeria krom honoma aka ye nipa tuntum nenyi kamafo no asam to a enye bibiara enye nipa biara now the wasam mpa ba outside no aba no aba fight for justice for you according to this Andrew's friend Ose ono o feel there Andrew no why ye boni bi why ye bibi but pada girls no way woody on jindi in this case no younger than yama voices out there. And I am calling all Ghana media houses. So if you guys have not seen this interview with Kofi Adoma, go to Kofi Adoma's page and go look. There are critical people. There are critical analytic people. There are people that have the brain and are so smarter than Ami. You guys can take this video, analyze it very well, and then bring it to the media. Take this video, analyze this video very well, and publish it out there. Because if Yenaman Pengin is or Rankasa, that's a media house, someone was one casa, one was swear in. There was a no Trodon was Babra a man, once was Warren Casaza. No, a man I yet was say, a man wa bo. A man was such a why ye poto wapoto. In Tebusia would tame and day, Madame Wanasing, I mean, sure one. There were bay, but put your same video ya share. Say, who video in Susaba Maznanati. Every media house in the from freedom fighters in Nara or Henny David, Dr. Ren, and were friend and Amazing 24. My friend were friend and all the freedom fighters. Wafayao. I'm calling all of you guys. It doesn't really matter what Efiba went to Nigeria to do. It doesn't matter what they went there to do, how much they charged. They are still Ghana for. What you Ghana for? What you Ghana for? Ghana nika hu, Nigeria nika hu. Nigeria knew on one land in the voice, putting in petitions upon petitions, making sure they. The media houses were Ghana Chrome one was too outside, you know. So they will do the right thing. Efiba's husband. This is where I'm telling you there. Look for where this man is. Make sure that the body now was a brown one will fear one no. So now Efiba the body. You guys should come out and let Ghanaians know that body no cry was been on Efiba the body. Do not keep quiet. Because Ghana Chrome honum newa. So what do born nekawano to ma? That is why what can go do? What can we say? What can we yo? I dem I won any pa. Masro, if you ban ma men on any papa. Say if you buy a baby, our brain, our one son in 9 months. No one could go share say. No one na ma me papa. So I no quite there was a body busy brown door if you buy. I want my men a woban, our papa ne wobano, our birthmark wobano. I mean, bet me ban a birthmark. Mingin baby now on a birthmarks. It's a mesrow. Men some more fun for fun than will quiet if you back upon a mammy. So body now was a brown on if you bar. You guys should come out. Press conference. Everybody is going to make sure that what I wish were Ghana Chrome Honum. Come out and let Ghanaians know. There, the body that they gave you guys no crampon was not Efiba. Ghana no ya wakaho. Or ya wakaho in Kransa boy be or kweko hu there. Worry ye were friend then. Where is that? Cause she's some where ye some police for Yazi. Well, who the police for Yazi? Now Brent table Okobe Nan and Okakan. Wakafa Brent any when you fear Wokokun. No kokuni no asaba working in the one more kwanokashi refubium na refuni shoot one man boy no we police ni bia lem boy ne pen no we wo oye boy no ko hu atrocities a police phone worthy one cransa one ono pe no we police phone wu intebusua me se Efiba no papa na ma me se wo ha no ma me srew bommozen pa na mame if Funa was a brother, so near Efiba, I want to wukun one press conference. One press conference. No one should share girl nature quan. Because Efiba or Kamwa no so. Efiba oye nipa oye Ghana ni. Efiba mobi okoi bia la okoi wakakadi abazi no kaka yokadi bonda no krampo na. Bi boni bi enyi hono ma wa ya awu net so na nye bida. Ebusia mezi ubesi ha nyame hiro medase.